Dajahao, which is Shang Guan Jie Wen, your friendly neighborhood Ren. We are here in the studios of China in the New World to share with you some ideas that I have about the differences between food delivery and, the delivery of anything, really, between US and China, how the technologies have diverted off into two different paths. Now, when I arrived in China in 2011 or 2010 for the first time, there weren't all of these food deliveries, but there were things like McDonald's and KFC. They delivered a lot, very similar to how the United States was then and is now. You could get pizza, and maybe one other place, maybe Chinese food even, would deliver, American Chinese food would deliver to your house in the United States of America. However, since that time, since a decade ago, more than a decade ago, the two paths of these two countries vis-a-vis convenience have altered considerably and gone in completely different directions and made just other worlds. Now, back in the United States, you have places like Grubhub that have started to deliver food, but really they haven't taken off. If you want Uber Eats or Grubhub, you pay a lot of money to get your food delivered, and it may not be worth it. Say you're ordering Jack in the Box. In America, it's much more convenient for you to drive your car to the drive-thru and wait in the drive-thru on your way home, pick up your own food, and then drive home. Whereas in China, people don't go out for food. They just open their phone, and immediately you go to one of the apps that you have on your phone. I'm gonna go to one now just to show you how convenient it is. Show my fans at home. I click one button, this is Alama, and it opens up in seconds. And now I can just choose from anything. Now, not only do I have all of the options for food in here, like all of these restaurants that I'm swiping past, there's McDonald's, there's Indian food, there's a curry place, KFC, all of these Chinese food places, of course, because we're here in beautiful Wuhan, China, Burger King, whatever I want. There's Indian food, there's another Indian food place, there's sushi, anything. And I can have all this delivered to my house at this time of day. It's about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, in 30 to 45 minutes. It'll say an hour, but it's actually gonna come a lot faster than that. Now, if you're in the United States, you can order pizza. That's it. Unless you want to pay an enormous amount of money. Now, the delivery on these apps is like 3, 4, 5 kwai. Sometimes it's free, depending on the proximity to your home. They'll just include the cost of delivery. And this is not the only app. Alama is just one of many apps that do this. Meituan. Now, oh no, I have to go to school tomorrow. I'm a kindergarten teacher and I need pencils. I can get pencils. I can get glue. I can get whatever I want. Or I am a nurse, and you know what? I don't have any rubber gloves or whatever, and I'm working in private capacity somehow for an elderly lady in my community. I can get rubber gloves. I can order a phone. Now, you can go to places like JD.com and other Taobao and buy a phone there, and it might take a couple days, for your phone to get there, or even tomorrow. So inconvenient. But you can also actually just order a phone on your phone and have it be there in an hour, if you're not that particular. Anything you want. I can order a live chicken. Now, not that I want a live chicken. In fact, I definitely don't want a live chicken in my home. But if I wanted a live chicken here in under an hour, I could have a live chicken in my home in under an hour. Now, there are all kinds of conveniences like JD.com and Taobao for ordering just anything. Clothes that are precisely measured to you, shirts that you have designed the logo for that you can get in a couple of days. Now, you go over to the United States and they have this too. Everyone knows Amazon.com, the behemoth that is Amazon.com, that has made one of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos. But it takes an average, according to Statistica.com, of 3.39 days for something on Amazon to be delivered to your home. 3.39 days. I'm in China. I don't have time for that. Things are gonna come here really fast. Something I ordered recently, I love geography. I got a globe. It came in 2 days. Oh my gosh, I was so inconvenienced. It took 2 days. I ordered a shirt the other day on, I think it was JD, and it came the next day. So Here, let me tell you a story of why this is convenient. Not just because, oh, I want everything now, and that is the way that the world works now in our modern consumer times. But let me tell you a story, a very specific story. It was the summer of this year, and it was my wife's birthday. It was about 11 a.m. and I thought, oh no, it's my wife's birthday. I didn't get her anything. So instantaneously, I'm able to go on my phone, and now I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for something to be delivered tomorrow. So that's too inconvenient, JD.com and Taobao. I need it now. So using app, I think I used Ele.me, but I could have also used Meituan or other apps like that. I was able to order a bouquet of flowers that I knew would be beautiful. I was able to order a cake to come at just the right time before I got off work so I could get in my Didi, which is like an Uber here in China, and go home. And I was able to order a set of headphones. Actually, I think there were these headphones. I originally gave them to my wife, and now they're mine. Now, they're very lovely, by the way, thank you. We share, so it's not like I just stole her present. I also got her a new phone recently, so no, I'm not such a terrible husband. This should just give her headphones and now have them on. I should have thought about the story before I told you. Anyways, moving forward, I was able to bring a bouquet of flowers home and a cake and bring these headphones home and give them to her. And she was elated, and she thought that I had remembered her birthday. Now I did remember on the day of that it was her birthday. And then I was able to use my phone to buy movie tickets, go to the movies using a Didi. I got the premium, it's her birthday. So we're able to sit in a nice car. It comes with bottled water, a very smooth ride. Driver's very respectful, dresses in a nice white shirt and a white glove sometimes. I don't remember on that particular day, but we went to see our movie. I was able to pay with my phone instantaneously. Now what I understand is in America now you can pay for things with your phone by swiping using a QR code or an RFID code. Now, whereas in America you can do it, it is ubiquitous in China. No one carries cash. I almost never see cash anymore. Now, in the United States, they might carry cash, they might use their RFID chip. In China, it's not like that. As soon as we had the ability, us living in China had the ability to use a QR code or to use RFID pass to pay for everything, we did. There's hands-off payment for everything. You go down, and sometimes there are people that drive in from the countryside, much like a roadside market where you would buy like fruit. In America, they have that same thing here, but they bring it into the cities, and you see these people selling oranges here and there, or whatever it is, whatever is seasonal. Those people, they have QR codes. So they'll have like a wooden rickshaw-looking vehicle, and they will have a QR code that you can scan. In fact, if you tried to give them cash, they probably wouldn't take it. Or they're supposed to take it because it is the law, but no one uses cash anyway, so they wouldn't even try to begin with. So if you tried to pay with cash, they'd be like, could you just take some more oranges? I can't break that. So the technology here, like I said earlier, forked off in another direction. In China, we're living in the future. We're living in a future. There are restaurants now, you go in and you can't get a menu anymore. You have to scan a QR code, or you have to take a tablet and use that. Even the tablets are going away because everyone has a phone now, and everyone just scans a QR code. They hardly talk to a waiter or a waitress, a server, and they just immediately bring you your food. So okay, here's my food, and you've already paid, or you're about to pay at the end of the meal. You don't have to touch anything other than the plates that come and the silverware that's provided, or the chopsticks that are provided, if you can call that silverware. Everything is completely different here. Now, I went back to the United States in 2018, and I went into a Taco Bell because I miss Taco Bell, and I had to use cash, and it was a very strange experience. And when I first opened my wallet, I had to change money in the airport because I knew I would have to use cash. And I still had a few Chinese notes. And the gentleman behind the counter, he was a young man, I don't know, 18 or 19, 20 years old. And he said when he finished his college, he wanted to go to China. And he saw that I had some Chinese money, and he was wondering if I could have a note. So I gave him a note, actually, much less than the total bill for my food, and he paid for my meal. Very nice. This little story has nothing to do with technology, but at any rate, he was really like, oh wow, Chinese money, fancy. I've seen that on TV. Anyways, the point is, the United States really has a lot more than just rebuilding some old Amtrak cars to catch up. Just as I like to point this out, the trains here travel at almost 200 miles an hour. And we're going to have trains soon that travel 300 or 400 miles per hour. Maglev technology is already being built here on top of the high-speed rail networks that we already have. These two countries have gone in two different directions, and even though the United States has passed this infrastructure bill, it is not enough to catch up. There's a lot more catching up that the United States has to do on so many different planes and so many different levels in order to stay, I oftentimes think of the 1980s and the 1990s and watching the Faulty Towers British TV shows and thinking, wow, living in America now, it's so convenient. And looking at these videos of England looks like it's, an old-timey kind of quaint place. And in a way, now living in China, I look at the United States and I think the United States is this old-timey kind of quaint place. Maybe that's going to be great for US tourism. People will want to look at things in the past, or maybe the US, some of the tech moguls will finally start to try to catch up with where China is already. And it's really interesting, the technology that China has now is changing so fast that the things that I'm talking about in 2022 or 2023 will already be the past. Anyways, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the similarities and differences between technology and payment services, delivery services here in China, and how that contrasts with the United States. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.